Previously, in the dungeon of the Mad Mage, the party was in the midst of their battle against the Sethian Scourges. They had already defeated the immortal form of Excrutha and trapped her flesh and soul in the jar they obtained from the Vrail Olo. But Sarakath remained, not to mention Excrutha's newly arisen Bone Naga form, mindless and aggressive. Battle raged behind them between Zetlal, the Guardian Hydra, and Higuin, the Froghemoth abomination. Past them, the party's Bullywug rearguard fended off venom trolls, while Risk and moss-covered rock near stream defended the western tunnels. Further west, a battle raged with the forces of the Immortal Vale on one side, and the Black-Tongue tribe and their new ally, the Necromancer Karstus, on the other. As Sarakath backed herself into the writhing cavern she and her sister had emerged from, the newly arisen Bone Naga attacked Bones, while a mind-controlled drow and two bullywugs charged the party from another tunnel. A fierce melee ensued. Fortunately for the party, the firing mechanism on the drow's crossbow malfunctioned, causing the weapon to misfire and the drow to become the victim of his own poison. Bones was wounded by Excrutha's Bone Naga form, but managed to slip away from her just as Ashes finished off the immortal form of Sarakath. Bones then trapped her soul in the second jar, and a battle with the two Bone Nagas began in earnest. Excrutha was felled for a second and final time, but as this happened, the party, or at least Matashtai, realized that their most difficult opponent might not be the Scourges, but rather one of the Bullywug warriors, who seemed to be having the fight of his life. Behind the party, there was a massive roar and a horrendous shriek, as an 8-headed Zetlal lifted up the Froghemoth abomination and tore it to pieces. Meanwhile, Bones used the Vrail enchanted dagger to weaken Sarakath's Bone Naga form, allowing the rest of the party to finish her and the remaining Bullywugs, and give Ezrah and Ashes the chance to distance themselves as the tempestuous magic of Ezra's elemental armor was released. As climactic as the battle was for the party, it was over in just less than a minute. The power of the Sethian Scourges was broken, the threat of subjugation removed from the Black-Tongue tribe. In the aftermath of the battle, the party was able to, after some illusionary hijinks, find the Rod of Rulership, which the Scourges had used to control the denizens of the Immortal Vale. Treasure was looted, items identified and pondered, allies were healed, and the butcher's toll, which was blessedly short, was paid. The battle had been an overwhelming victory for the Black-Tongue tribe and their allies, thanks to the massive contributions of the party. Culp had fallen, but the Periapt of Wound Closure had kept him alive, and after being healed by Matashtai, he was able to save more of the wounded with the monk's aid. The monk found amongst the wounded and dying the party's ally, Karstus, and under the Kalashtar's healing hands, the necromancer was brought back from the brink, but his arm had been severed. Matashtai thought to save it if he could, so he retrieved the Vrail Olo relic he had given to Zetlal, hoping the regenerative properties would help restore the severed limb. But while he succeeded in getting a delirious Karstus to attune to the object, he had difficulty setting the limb properly, until he received help from an unexpected source. Translucent blue hands emerged from his own body as Velena, the Kori spirit within him, physically reached out to aid him. The bond between the two allies was growing stronger, as Matashtai worked closer and closer to the destiny he sought for himself. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.